Yo, yo, Virgo. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Guess what time it is? It's time for the mid-month messages. So if you're new to my channel or new to my style, when I read the mid-month messages, what I'm looking for is I am checking to see if there has been a change of timelines. So yes, timelines can change very easily. All you got to do is take the advice that was given to you in the main monthly reading and apply it to your situation. And that could potentially change your timeline. That's the whole point of the advice. Now, that's the whole point of this video here today. So if you are in need of a personal reading, the information is in the description. And today we are doing another round of our weekly live $25 readings right here on this channel. You can pre-order anytime throughout the week. Okay, they're read in the order of which they come in every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So right now it's about 6 a.m. Pacific time. So in about 5 hours, we will be doing our next, round of the weekly live readings. So other than that, though, I'm still doing 24-hour readings only as far as the full personal readings go. All that information is in the description. All right, y'all, let's jump into this. I want to start this off with the past person. So if you're not here inquiring about a past person, sit tight. I'll get to you in a second. Let's see if timelines have changed between Virgo and the past person. If they change, did they change for the better or for the worse? As soon as I can find a deck that'll talk to me, man. Hang on. How about this one? All right, there we go. All right. Past person. Did timelines change? Oh, 5 of Cups reversed. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, possibly. Queen of Wands. Ooh, 8 of Cups reversed, though. And the 6 of Swords reversed. So I do think that the two of you will be reconnecting. And the 7 of Swords reversed. Possible apologies, clear in the air. Check it out, man. So let me give you a brief little rundown behind what I'm looking at here. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. Okay, and it's in the reverse. The 8, it's kind of weirdly depicted in this deck, but traditionally the 8 of Cups is the card of walking away. Here, though, it looks like this weird-looking mermaid dude swimming away, but whatever. Walking away. In the reverse, you could look at that as coming back after having already walked away. Now we got the 6 of Swords reverse. The 6 of Swords is one of the cards that can be looked at as moving on. Okay, in the boat right there, moving on, moving downstream, coming back in the reverse. I'm feeling like y'all are going to be reconnecting. 7 of Swords reversed. Potential apologies. Maybe they could come back and apologize. Maybe you're going to come back and apologize. Kind of feels like a clearing of the air happening here. That's what it looks like to me. Not really saying much else beyond that, though. With the Knight of Wands, though, it'll probably be brief. It doesn't really... so far, I'm not seeing actual reconciliation. It looks like just clearing the air. From here, that's what it looks like. Yeah, Page of Swords reversed. Not really seeing a lot of energy that indicates the two of you actually coming back together and getting back together. I guess maybe that could be possible, later on down the line, but so far it just looks like y'all are clearing the air. Okay. Could be a fellow Virgo for some of you, but I kind of feel like that's your energy there. Who else do I got here? That's it. All right, well, let's see what their truest, deepest feelings and intentions are. Let's see. past person Virgo dealt with? What are their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Three of Wands reversed. They got tired of waiting on you to come forward. I feel like they was kind of waiting on you to come forward. Getting a little bit tired of it, though. Two more shuffles. Two more. Start. See, look, Eight of Cups reversed again. See? It's a little bit more clearly depicted in this deck. Okay, walking away. All right. Yeah, I mean, hang on. Two of Cups again. Yeah, see, I was waiting for something like this to come out. I think it's just been weighing on them very heavily, you know? You ever have those, you know, when something goes wrong between you and another person, and sometimes you can clear it yourself and release it and find your own closure and put it behind you. But sometimes, for no particular reason at all, it just kind of weighs on you. And the more time passes, the heavier it gets. You think it's going to get better, but it doesn't. It gets heavier. And you start losing sleep, and it just gets heavier and heavier the more time goes on. That's kind of what this is feeling like here. It's like it's just been bothering them. Whatever it was that went down between the two of you has been weighing on them heavier and heavier and heavier the more time goes on, you know? So it doesn't look like they have bad intentions, though. It don't. So, yeah, I'm not really seeing them trying to play games with you or trying to manipulate you. I'm not seeing anything bad here. I'm not. And y'all know, I wouldn't just say that. Any new faces in here? My channel has not stopped growing since 2018. So I always have new faces in here. If you don't know nothing about me, I ain't just going to say something to make it sound cute. Tell them, OG followers, tell them. Oh, I read it like it is. I read it like it is. People get pissed off at me all the fucking time because I don't tell them what they want to hear. That sucks, but I'm not going to let that stop me from reading what actually comes through. So when I say I don't see bad intentions, trust me, I don't see bad intentions. I really don't. I really do not. Now, again, that does not mean that they're not going to do bad things, but as far as their intentions, they have no intention of playing some kind of malicious game or anything like that. Well, I guess let's see how this plays out. Let's go ahead and get an outcome spread here. How's it playing out? Will it just be calm, cool, and civil, or will it turn into an ugly fucking shit show? I don't know. This is kind of telling me you might not really handle it very well. Maybe not. Maybe this is going to spark some old energy that you have a hard time dealing with. I mean, that's not uncommon. I don't really think you're going to act on it, but I do kind of feel like you're not going to find the closure immediately. Now, this is where it gets slippery because someone giving you closure and you actually finding closure are two totally different things. You know, if me and you fell out in the past and we come back together and we shake hands and we let bygones be bygones and we make our peace and whatnot, that's one thing. But actually finding closure in your heart is two totally different things. And I'm thinking that you might be struggling to actually find that closure. But as far as everything else goes, I think you'll go through the motions of it. And it looks like it's gonna happen pretty clean and clear here. You know, y'all will have your little conversation, lay it to rest, but it's gonna be kind of hard on you, honestly. I don't think it's gonna be an easy conversation for you to have. Yeah, you might start second guessing everything, questioning yourself, overthinking this. You might honestly kind of start walking away with more questions than answers. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Virgo with the past person? What's the advice? Ooh, the Sun card. Hang on a minute. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Uh-oh, Devil card. Well, okay. Yeah, Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. That's what I thought, man. That's what I thought. So, this is going to sound kind of funny. Hear me out for a second. There's a time and a place for everything. Okay? Everything. There's very few instances. Very few. Off the top of my head, right now, this is the only one that I can think of. But there's very few instances where it's not only acceptable, but if you want to accomplish the end goal, it's almost mandatory that in a situation like this, you be a little bit fake. I know that sounds totally weird, especially coming from me. Hear me out. Hear me out. A situation like this, you have to trust the process. Okay? There's a lot more things that go on energetically than what you're doing consciously. Okay? When you get your closure with somebody like that, even if it doesn't feel right, even if it feels weird and it feels forced and it don't feel right, trust me, a lot more is happening energetically than what's going on in your conscious mind. Okay? That will drastically alter the trajectory of both of your paths. Both of you. Both of you. And there is an energetic process that starts to unfold underneath of your conscious mind that will eventually, later on down the line, lead to you being able to consciously find that closure and making it manifest into a reality. That's one of the things where you kind of have to trust the process. So I wouldn't recommend that you do anything differently. So whenever this conversation rolls around, go with it, roll with it. Even if it feels strange, funny, forced, fake, roll with it. Okay. Now, I know some of you are hoping to reconcile with this person. I'm not saying that that can't happen, but do this first. Do this first. Because even if the two of you were to want to reconcile, you would still have to get closure first. If you don't clear that old energy will manifest again. You got to clear it first. So take it one step at a time. Get the closure first. Okay? All right. Now let's see what's going on with the singles and your love interest. Single Virgos and the person that you're interested in. Let's see. Have timelines changed? Have timelines changed? Ah, Emperor reversed. That's a very common card to come out for your love interest. Very common. That kind of indicates low self-confidence, low self-esteem, inferiority complex, things like that. Could be an Aries for some of you. Whoop. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, see? Ooh, Knight of Cups, though. What is going on here? Ah, okay. Huh. Honestly, this kind of feels like a love offer is going to be made, but but it doesn't look like something that's lasting very long. You know what I think it is? I think a love offer is going to be made. And the minute it actually crosses that line, there's going to be a drastic energetic shift. You're seeing that this person is not who you thought they were. I don't know if you've ever experienced that before, but that's not uncommon at all. When even if you think you know someone, like let's say for example, let's use coworker. I love that example. Got a coworker, and we've been working together for 2 years. We even hang out outside of work with the friends. I mean, we've done things and we know each other really well, and you think you know them. You think you do. But the minute it's agreed upon that we're together, the energy changes. The energy changes. And the person that you were once interested in, you thought you knew them so well, now is not at all who you thought they were. Something changes. Because there's another layer of energy. There's a whole other version of them, and there's a whole other version of you. Both of you have only been showing each other a certain aspect of yourselves. And then as soon as we make it official, and then we step over the line into that next layer of energy, then things are very different, deeper down at the next level, And according to this right here, it's taking a very, very, very sharp turn in the wrong direction and not lasting very long at all. At all. I don't even know if this would last a full month between the two of you. Because everything's very surface level here. Even if I don't care if you've known this person for 5 years. I don't care if this person was your best friend or somebody that that you think you know. I'm telling you, there's going to be a drastic energetic shift between the two of you, and it's going to take a very, very sharp left-hand turn in the wrong direction. Well, okay. That's weird. Could be a Leo for some of you. And here's the Virgo card in the reverse again. That's you, boo-boo. All right, well, let's see this person's truest, deepest feelings and intentions. What are their deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Person Virgo is interested in. King of Cups and the Star card. Well, they do got feelings for you. Hang on. Ace of Wands reversed. Strength reversed. See, they're guarding their heart. Yep. They don't have bad intentions, but they have been guarding their heart. Very common. Very, very common. I mean, I would say that most people embody this energy to one degree or another. Been hurt in the past, haven't healed it, don't know how to heal it. So you just build a wall around it and show everybody something very different from what's going on inside. Very common, very, very common. But yeah, what I'm looking for here is I'm looking to see if there are any bad intentions. And again, I'm not seeing bad intentions. I'm really not. Well, soon as I say that, then the Seven of Swords has to come out. But I'm thinking that right there has more to do with not being honest about what's going on inside of them. not to mislead you maliciously, but to just guard their heart. You know, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands, just kind of guarding their heart. Not to play games with you, because, I mean, we got all these kings. Every king and queen here is in the upright. We got King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. When you got all these kings and queens in the upright, they don't have bad intentions. Okay, they're not playing games with you. I just don't think this person, you know, ever truly fully healed from some sort of catastrophe, heartbreak in the past, which, again, most people don't. That's incredibly common, dude. But, yeah, once you agree to let somebody in a little bit closer, then you start seeing what they're hiding under there, you know? Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Virgo? I don't even have any personal advice for that, really. Nine of Pentacles. There's the Tower card, reversed this time. Okay, yeah, I mean, with a situation like this, advice is tricky. My deck's falling all over the place. So at the end of the day, we're all a little bit fucked up in one way or the other. Everybody got some trauma they're holding on to. Everybody got some scars on their heart. Everybody got some kind of baggage that they're holding on to. I guess at the end of the day, it's up to you to determine, first of all, whatever problems you have, am I willing to deal with that? And not just deal with it, okay? Because your problems are your responsibility to heal and take care of. So it's not like I'm just going to deal with it my whole life. But is it worth it to me to agree to be your partner and stand by your side as you work through that? Is that worth it to me? It's an open-ended question. Because, boy, I'm going to tell you what right now. I've met some people who it's like, nope, fuck that. I'm not putting myself in the middle of that. Ain't worth it to me, you know. But I've also met people like my divine life partner that I'm married to right now that, yeah, that's absolutely worth it. I will stand by your side every step of the way. It's totally different. Totally different. So with a situation like this, you kind of have to play it by ear, depending on who you are as an individual and what it is that you're seeing, the reasoning behind it, whether or not they have the emotional and psychological capability to even work through the shit. Because, you know, once you meet that person that just does not have the capability to work through their problems, and you know that, oh no, if I get with you, I'm just going to be living in a lifelong loop of this same bullshit. You know, so it's like, no, I'm not putting myself in that mess right there. But that's the only thing I can really say about a situation like this. Only thing that I can really say, it doesn't make them a bad person for, you know, having some issues that you didn't know anything about. It's just up to you to determine whether or not you think it's worth it to stand by this person's side and agree to add that to your list of challenges that you're going to work through in this lifetime. Just saying, that's up to you. Up to you. Okay, well, what am I doing next after this? I forgot. Oh yeah, the new person. New person. Let's see if timelines have changed. Now, when I say new person, the intention I'm putting into it is like the last 3 months. But at the end of the day, it's whatever feels new to you. If you're in a 6 or 8 month relationship that feels new, okay, whatever. Whoever the newest person is that you just recently connected with. If you're not dealing with a new person, this is not for you. Let's see if timelines have changed. How are things looking between Virgo and the new person? 5 of Cups reversed again. Wow, that's weird. Devil reversed. Page of Wands, Judgment reversed, Tower card. What's with all the Tower cards, man? 10 of Wands. Magician reversed. I knew this was going to come out. I knew it. For some reason, and it's not telling me why, you are preparing, or you're at least ready for a worst case scenario. I don't know if you're preparing for it. I don't know, but you're ready for a worst case scenario. You're ready for it. I don't know why. It's not telling me why. I have no idea. No idea. I'll tell you one thing I'm not seeing here. Let me double check. The only cup card I have is the 5 of Cups reversed. And yeah, that definitely does not indicate a mutual emotional connection here. So it doesn't really look like the two of you are connecting on a very deep emotional level. Not really. There we go. King of Cups reversed. So next to the Page of Wands, are you maybe concerned that this person might be a little bit emotionally immature, maybe? Fool card. Yeah. And the King of Coins reversed. I don't know. I'm thinking that you're trying to figure out whether or not this person is immature, or if they're playing games, or if they're just very broken and lost. You're having a hard time figuring this person out. Okay, well, let's see their intentions then. Let's see. What's this person's truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? New person Virgo is dealing with. High Priestess reversed. Page of Cups. 10 of Cups reversed. King of Wands reversed. Oh, that's hard to say, man. Thanks, Marietta, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. That's a tough one to call. First, let's look at the obvious. Okay. 3 of Swords, Karmic Wheel reversed, 10 of Cups reversed. So, still grieving the loss of their last relationship. But when you have this kind of energy here, you got the 10 of Swords, you got the 3 of Swords, okay, indicating, pain, grieving loss, heartbreak. But then, out of nowhere, you got the Sun card. What does that mean? That means, with the King of Wands reversed, that means putting on a cloak of false happiness, playing it off, pretending nothing bothers you, while deep inside, you're really feeling like that. Kind of like what we were talking about earlier a little bit, kind of, sort of, where you got more going on inside than what you're showing the world for whatever reason. Now, the question is, when it comes to their intentions, what's the reason? That's the question. Is it because you're trying to deceive others? Because you're trying to figure out how to, have your way with other people through deception? Or is it just because you're fucking lost and don't know what to do? That's the question. Because the answer to that question is what tells you their intentions. Now, I'm going to have to say that I don't think this person's intentions are bad. But again, does that mean they're not going to do bad things? No. There's a reason why I give intentions. Their intentions are not a direct indicator of what their actions are going to be. The reason why I read their intentions is so that you have the freedom and the power to make the decision, a well-informed and educated decision behind whether or not you're going to excuse shitty behavior. That's really the only reason I give you intentions, right? Because, sometimes, hey, if I know the intentions behind what you did, I'll let that slide. If I know your intentions, I'll let it slide. But there's other things that's like, nope, fuck your intentions. You crossed the line. Don't care what your intentions were. Don't care how you meant it. Nope, you crossed the line. Fucking deal breaker. Now that's different. Where that line is drawn is different for everybody. So that's the reason why I give you intentions, so you can make a more well-informed decision as to where you're going to draw that line. Does that make sense? Okay, well, let's just go ahead and get the advice here, because I can tell you right now, based on that first spread, if that energy is not put in check, this relationship's not going to make it through the summertime. I can tell you that. So let's get the advice here. What's the advice? What's the advice? King of Pentacles. Lover's card reverse, man. Well, have you had a conversation with this person? I know sometimes that can be, where do we even start having a conversation like that? But have you at least made an attempt to let your concerns be known, or try to talk about this? Because I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, having a conversation, you do take the chance of fucking everything up with a conversation like that. But if you don't have a conversation, I promise you everything is going to get fucked up. You don't just take a chance. At least having a conversation, you take the chance. Then it becomes a crapshoot. If you don't have no conversation, you bet your damn skippy ass it's going to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I would recommend that, trying to have some kind of conversation to at least do something to see if you can get this energy rolling in a different direction. If not, if you don't want to have that conversation, you got one or two choices. You can either back away from this now or wait until the universe kicks the tower over on you. Whew. Okay. Well, all right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Virgo family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, the information for personal readings is in the description. And on that note, here today at 11 a.m. Pacific time, we're doing our next round of the live $25 readings right here on this channel. You can pre-order on my website. You can actually pre-order anytime throughout the week. They're read in the order of which they come in every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, live right here on this channel. So all the information for that is in the description. All right, y'all, I'm out of here now. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.